What if a central agency raids a political group's office, seizes documents, and the question arises, was it legal or politically motivated? This is exactly the controversy in the ongoing ED versus TMC case now reaching the Supreme Court of India. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This presentation is brought to you by Synergy Business Advisory Group Noida, a multi-disciplinary professional services firm delivering end-to-end advisory solutions across business consulting, startup and growth advisory, CFO and financial management services, insolvency and restructuring, PMLA and PUFE advisory, and real estate consulting as well. Today we will break down this high-profile case involving the Enforcement Directorate, Trinamool Congress, and the West Bengal government. The key questions are: has the ED misused its powers? Or is it the state government interfering in the lawful investigation? The Enforcement Directorate conducted raids at the office of IPAC, that is Indian Political Action Committee, in West Bengal. During these raids, the ED seized certain documents. According to the ED, these documents are connected to an alleged coal scam. The seized material is important evidence required for ongoing investigation under economic laws. However, soon after the raid, objections were raised and the controversy began. The Trinamool Congress and the West Bengal government raised serious objections against the ED. They alleged that the ED entered the IPAC office without proper legal authority. The documents were seized illegally. The raid was politically motivated. Such actions amount to harassment, especially during the election time. Because of these allegations, the matter was taken before the High Court of Kolkata. After hearing both the parties, the Kolkata High Court passed an important order, directed the ED to return the seized documents, observed that the ED's action appeared to be procedurally improper, emphasized that due process of law must be strictly followed, especially in matters involving raids and seizures. At this stage, the decision went in favor of the TMC and the West Bengal government, and the ED's action were restrained. The ED was not satisfied with the High Court's order. The ED argued that returning the documents would seriously affect the investigation. There is a risk of tampering with evidence. The High Court's order limits the statutory powers of ED granted under the law. Therefore, the ED filed an appeal before the Supreme Court. For the time being, the Supreme Court has disposed of ED's plea, meaning that no final judgment has been delivered yet. However, the court has indicated that it will examine crucial legal questions, including the scope of the ED's powers, the role of the state governments in such investigations, and the legality of the raids and seizures. The Supreme Court's focus is to ensure that central agencies do not misuse their authority, while also ensuring that the state governments do not obstruct lawful investigations. The case is extremely significant as it will clarify the limits of the ED's powers, and the constitutional balance between the center and the states. It will also reinforce the need for political neutrality in investigations and set future legal standards for raids, document seizures, and judicial intervention. The outcome of this case may have wide implications across India. In simple terms, the ED claims it is conducting a lawful investigation while TMC alleges political misuse of power. The High Court restrained the ED's actions, and the Supreme Court will now decide where the legal boundaries lies. Only the final judgment will clarify whether the ED acted within the law or whether the state government's objections were justified. This is CA and Insolvency Professional Praveen Agrawal signing off. Looking forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thank you.